Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Wayfinder, we're going over a pretty insane quest farm bug right now, and you can use it in order to collect a lot of just resources and straight up imbuements. All you need to do is be far enough in the main quest on the lighting the flame, light the balefire quest. This is the main quest that you need, lighting the flame, and once you get to this quest, stop. Because once you progress farther than this point, you're done. You messed it up. The point of this quest is you go into the into the gloom to light a balefire. And this takes you to a one-time only ever instance of the gloom. Looks a lot like the tutorial area, right? So the reason why this is so good is you get gloomstone shards out of that, and the chests and resources dropped from enemies is really good. So you'll want to go around, quickly collect the gloomstone shards, right? 3 greed imbuements, you see that? That's insane! A gloomstone shard, right? Like, you never will get 3 greed imbuements from just popping 3 chaos imbuements. Yeah, you'll never get that many imbuements from just popping the crystals, right? So that's why this is a one-time only farm. You will mess up the farm if you light the balefire, right? Do not light the balefire. That is not good. Don't do that. Because that's going to end the quest, meaning you can't farm this place repeatedly. Repeatedly. Yeah, words are hard. So you're just going to want to go through, kill all the enemies, right? That's not the biggest issue. You'll see there's a lot of areas with thorns. And what you have to do is get around here and destroy this item here, or like this flower. Once you do that, it gets rid of the thorns. You can go around, collect memory fragments, right, up here. But what you might notice is there are other thorns over here. These thorns have a chest to them. So this little gloom area has unique chests and such. You can go pick up this chest. What do you get? Yeah, you got some loot, okay? Cool. But the main point is you're gonna get a lot of imbuements from this area. So I would 100% recommend farming it up a handful of times. Collect your greed imbuements, collect your chaos imbuements. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. You can 100% farm up the enemies themselves if that's like kind of what you want to do. But I'm less here to farm up the enemies, and more so I'm here to farm up the imbuements. So there's another thing up here, right? We got that Echo of Herald, just regular stuff. So you got another one here. You'll just want to destroy this. I think there's only a memory fragment around here. No real, like, chest. No real imbuements there. But remember, spawns are random. So you could get an area that has a ton of chests, ton of imbuements. Or you could get an area that has none. So make sure to look around. Collect the chests, right? 340 gold, not bad. I'm dying of this cold. Oh my god. So right, hit that. Got another gloomstone shard. Hit this gloomstone shard. Yeah, it is what it is. Check out. Got everything around here. So now we'll just want to kill this dude up here. Yeah, these do a lot of damage, by the way, so be careful. Because the thorns will really kill you quickly. Okay, there's nothing really here, but I think we need to do this for this area. Right? Like, look at that damage. Unfair. 3 solar imbuements. Nice. And then I'm just trying to be very careful here, so I don't die. No other imbuements around here. Okay, complete. And now there's one last little part here. I would say you'll want to fight the boss here. Oh, it looks like it possibly replaces, because last time I did this, there were some chests around here. Maybe it'll replace some of the chests with memory fragments, but hey. After that, you'll want to go fight that big boss, kill him, grab the loot, and then abandon, and then re-enter. And we'll see if it keeps the loot. And if it does, that means this is a pretty ridiculous loot farm. But we'll have to see. This guy's pretty strong after all. Game's pretty fun so far, only out on PlayStation and PC right now though. Okay, we're just gonna do random combo, incorrect order and everything. That's fine. And then he's gonna slap me. Then we'll hit him back. Then we'll do this, and it'll do a ton of damage. Oh my god, are you serious? No! He was literally one shot away! Oh my god. Oh, this game hates me. Dude! I was like, I can push it. He'll die. Oh my god. It's not like it's a hard boss. Just make sure not to get like one tapped and knocked down by that. I'm pissed though. I'm so pissed. That makes me cry every time. Yeah, just make sure you don't, you know, have too low of HP, or else you might get absolutely clapped down. Luckily, that's like a very simple, easy, fast boss, so I can just run back to him. He spawns back up, right? Oh, no, he died. He died with me. Okay. Oh, I actually ended up killing him. Get absolutely wrecked. I'm a god, clearly. See, it's not a bad idea to farm these guys up if you want them. Get those Herald. Yeah, we double KO'd. So, once you get to the end, how you want to farm this, just abandon it. Abandon the Lost Zone. Once you complete the Lost Zone right there, it's over. It's Clover right there, right? Like, you complete the mission, and it's done. For now, we are going to travel back to Skylight, and then we are just going to straight up re-enter and collect more imbuements, right? Because I find this to be an absolutely insane imbuement farm, as well as you'll get a good chunk of gold, and you'll get a good amount of items, right? We have to check to see if we got the imbuements first. If not, it was all a waste of time, and we're crying on the inside, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I do believe we are collecting XP, and every time, so it's not that bad. But hey, those imbuements are absolutely ridiculous. We get so many all at once, right? Like 3 chaos, greed. I think it was just a lot of chaos and greed imbuements, but you know, that's just kind of how that goes. The current issue with Wayfinder, as you can tell, is how long the loading screens take. Like, the loading screens in this game are a bit like aggressively angry, so it might straight up take like minutes to load in sometimes, right? Like, look at that, that took like a minute or two. And then we check our inventory. We can see with imbuements that we now have 8, 7, 14, 10, 6. So the imbuements did stay in my inventory. So I would 100% recommend everyone in game, if you get to this quest, at least before it patches, if you have trouble farming up imbuements, if you have trouble getting some cash, farm the lighting the flame, light the bale fire, okay? You get a good amount of cash, and you get a good amount of imbuements. If you want to farm the enemies, you can get a good amount of echoes as well. I just want to jump into it one more time to show off, like, you can just quickly go run around, right? It's the one-time expedition started for the Gloom. There's no real items around here, no real items around there, and I think you hopefully can farm this infinitely. If not, it's okay. I just want to see if any of the loots is here, or if they took them all away. Oh no, this is like a different starting position than the last one. Interesting. Nah, as of right now, this will just be like one random, really good way to farm imbuements and some cash. But regularly to farm imbuements, just go do open world stuff like Gloom Tears, Gloom Meteors, all that jazz, and you should be good to go. As you can see, it looks like all the items stayed. So there's still all the memory fragments, gemstone shards. Oh, we got 3 gloomstone shards there, right? You got some cash and some memory fragments. If you're good and you memorize somehow where most of the gems spawn, I think that'll be like a little bit of an advantage, but it doesn't really matter too much, right? We pop that, another 3 gloomstone shards. It's possible that after you farm it up a handful of times, maybe it'll stop giving you the imbuements and only give you a handful of gloomstone shards and like gray gloomstones and stuff like that, but who knows? As of right now, you get a good amount of just imbuements as well as general resources from this area if you farm it up just a little bit, so would recommend. The first 2 times I farmed this, I think I got in total 10 plus imbuements, right? This second time, it looks like our luck is not quite as good. Okay, I can't jump. Okay, you can't physically attack that. You do have to attack it with a weapon. Or sorry, you can't ability attack that. Does have to be with a weapon. See, it's also a good amount of just random memory fragments if you need those. I don't need a ton right now, but thinking you might later on. Oh, 11 gloomstone shards out of that. So yeah, if you need to make some gloomstones and some general loot, gloomstone shards, not that bad. Of course, you'll have to hope that you have the better RNG and you get more imbuements out of those drops, right? Gloomstone shard, 3, but if not, at least you'll get some gloomstone shards, hopefully. Oh, that was a little invisible stuff. Gray gloomstone, right? Boop, gloomstone shard. I'm very curious to see if it, if I just have really bad luck or what. Because obviously right now I'm getting all gloomstone shards versus last time where it was mainly imbuements. Oh god! We're getting so many gloomstone shards. I actually incredibly do need this. There's the solar imbuement. So I'm actually not mad at all. Farm this for gloomstones, farm this for imbuements, and just farm it for loot in general, it seems. The spawning of the crystals seems to be very random. And then you can just spawn him up. And then fight. So yeah, farm it for gloomstones and farm it for imbuements. As well as maybe this guy drops a sick echo, but I haven't seen one or anything yet. So I wouldn't be able to say, right? You'll at least get the herald echoes from the regular boys. So that's not bad. Yeah, we got like 30, 40, 50 gloomstone shards out of this one run, right? You gotta remember that. We were getting a lot of 3 gloomstone shards, but we were also getting a lot of 11s, so not bad. Okay, we're gonna combo him with our ult there, and then do this. I'm gonna max my health because I'm afraid he's gonna one-shot me. Because he could totally do it. He's not weak. All things considered, he's not the weakest boss guy. He did kill me that time before. So, yeah. Not again. Oh, thank God. I was like, you're not gonna back out and one-tap me again. So, yeah, judge that for how you will. That seems to be a really good gloomstone, as well as imbuement farm. And you'll get some gold out of it too. So sub-like, let me know how the farm works for you, if it still works, because this will probably get patched out of the game within probably a handful of weeks, depending on how popular or how many people know about it. So get farming, collect a lot of imbuements and gloomstones, and hopefully that can help you for later game when you need to start leveling up a ton of your characters. Because, man, you're going to need a lot of gloomstones, as well as a ton of imbuements to run your things later on. So get on it, get farming, and I hope it helps. Yeah.